All right, Shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to get all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rikakadash. Double honors to my apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that's doing the work in truth and sincerity. All right, and prosperity. All right. Um, Today's lesson is, man, humble yourselves, man. You gotta humble yourselves before the Lord, man. All right. Because if you don't humble yourself before the Lord, you know, he's gonna basically like judge you, or basically he's gonna preserve you for the missiles, man. All right, so this is the time to humble yourselves, man, and be abased and be abound, before the Lord, man, before Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, and also he exalts you in due times. All right, but no further ado, I'm gonna go to 1 Peter 5:6. It say, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Lord, of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, that he may exalt you in due time. Cast all your care upon him, for he cared for you. So you've got to focus on the Lord, man. You got to focus on Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, because he gave us this truth and knowledge, man. And no other Jake, a 2/3 don't have this knowledge, man. The Lord got to really bless you to have this type of knowledge. Okay, so you got to cast all your care upon him, for he cared for you, because he's going to exalt you. All right, so if you care for the Lord, all right, he's going to protect you, man. All right, he's going to protect you with his angels. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, see whom he may devour. Okay, so basically, man, we're in a time that you got to watch Satan, man. All right, you got to watch, watch the distractions. All right, watch all the things that's happening in this world, man. So we got to be vigilant, man. We got to be basically on point. Okay, we got to watch ourselves, even though we're in the flesh, but we definitely got to watch our flesh, watch our spirit, because you don't want Satan to take you out, man. All right, so it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, is a roaring lion, walketh about who seeketh whom he may devour. So basically the main focal point is basically humbling yourselves, man. Okay, all right. So it says that he may exalt you in due time. So I'm gonna look into that word exalt. All right, because if you humble yourself, the Lord, man, he'll raise you up, man. Look at that word exalt.
Strong's G 5312. Upsao. Upsao.
Zaho in Greek, right? It says to lift up on high, to exalt. All right, metaphor. It said to raise to the very summit of opulence and prosperity. Now, for those don't know what that word opulence mean, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the web search, man, and break that word down. What that word opulence mean. Opulence means to great wealth or luxuriousness, rooms of spectacular opulence, lavishness, richness, luxury, splendor, magnificence, gender. All right, costlessness, finances. Okay, and also the Lord basically raise you up in knowledge and wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And also you can have a little wealth, a little riches, money, fortune. The same way with King Solomon, man. Because the Lord raised him up with opulence. During his time, his reign. Doing like 40 years of peace. Okay. So it says to raise to very summit of opulence is prosperity, to exalt, to raise to dignity and honor and happiness. All right. So I'm gonna go to First Kings, how the Lord raised Solomon up, through opulence and wisdom and knowledge, man, because he prayed for it. Okay. So I'm gonna go to 1 Kings 3, and I'm gonna start at 6. The Solomon's prayer, right? So basically, to be humble, man, you gotta pray to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You gotta pray to the Lord for these things, man. You gotta be humble. So you gotta humble yourself, man. All right. This is 1 Kings 3 and 6. It says, Solomon said, Thou hast shewed unto thy servant David my father great mercy, according as he walked before thee in truth, and in righteousness, and in uprightness of heart with thee. And thou hast kept for him this great kindness, that thou hast given him a son to sit on his throne, as it is this day. And now, O Lord Yahweh my power, thou hast made thy servant king instead of David my father, and I am but a little child. I know not how to go or come in. It says, and thy servant is in the midst of thy people, which thou hast chosen, a great people. All right, that's Israel, man. All right, it says that cannot be numbered or counted for multitude. All right. Hey, man, sand of the sea, man. All right, it says, give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people, that I may discern between good and bad. For who is able to judge this thy so great a people? All right. And now the Lord, he answered and said this, Yahweh, he says, and beseech, and the speech pleased the Lord, that Solomon had asked this thing. And the Most High said unto him, because thou hast asked this thing, and hast not asked for thyself long life, neither hast asked riches for thyself, nor has asked the life of thy enemies, but asked for thyself understanding, discernment, and judgment. And that's exactly you gotta be. You gotta be humble, man. You gotta ask for wisdom. You gotta ask for understanding, okay, and discernment, man. And the Lord will bless you. He will bless you with things that you never had, man. Like, nice various things, man. All right. You say, behold, I have done according to thy words. Lo, I have given thee a wise and understanding heart, so that there was none like thee before thee, neither after thee shall any arise like unto thee. And I have also given thee which thou hast not asked. All right. Both riches and honor, so that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all thy days. And if thou wilt walk in my ways to keep my statutes and my commandments, as thy father David did walk, then would I lengthen thy days. And Solomon awoke, and behold, it was a dream. Because, Solomon, it was a dream. He was, in the vision. All right. It says, and he came to Jerusalem and stood before the ark of the covenant of the Lord Yahweh, and offered up burnt offerings and offered peace offerings, and made a feast to all his servants. So the main thing is, the Lord said, he asked for wisdom and knowledge. Okay. It said, and I have also given thee that which thou had not asked, both riches and honor, so there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all thy days. Okay. All right. So the Lord, man, the Lord cold, because if you're praying for understanding, you're praying for wisdom, you're praying for knowledge, and you humbling yourself, the Lord will exalt you, man. He will submit you into prosperity. Okay. All you got to do, the Lord already know what you want, man. Okay. And this is the reason why I brung out 1 Kings, the 3rd chapter, to give an example to Solomon, how he prayed for wisdom and understanding. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord exalted him, man, because he have all the riches, the wives, the concubines. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't ask for that. He asked for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The Lord, like I said before, the Lord know what you want, man. He know what you want. Okay. Don't be asking for, I need a new car and all. No, man. The Lord know what you want, man. He gonna bless you with those things. Like, for instance, man, You ask for wisdom, you know, just do the work of the Lord, man. He gonna bless you, man. He gonna bless you. He gonna exalt you as long as you humble yourself, man. Okay? As long as you humble yourself, that's what King Solomon did. He humbled himself and prayed to Yahweh. All right? So that's why I wanted to bring out, man. I wanted to bring that example. Okay? Now back to my lesson, man. This is James 4:10. It says, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, and he shall lift you up. Okay? So how you humble yourself? You got to devoid of all haughtiness, man. All right? You got to have that devoid of all haughtiness, because the Lord don't like a proud nigga. Okay? All right? It says, speak not evil one of another, brethren. Okay? It says, he that speaketh evil of his brother and judgeth his brother speaketh evil of the law and judge the law. But if thou judge the law, thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge. Okay? So when you judge the law, you're not keeping it, man. All right? You're not keeping it. Basically criticizing your own brother. You ain't supposed to do that, you know, because that's not being humble. Okay? That's not being a humble brother. Okay, so the prime example, I can go to Sirach 28 and Sirach 28 and 13. I'm gonna start at 13. It says, curse the whisperer and double tongue, for such have destroyed many that were at peace. Okay? All right? So curse the whisperer, man. Now, you look at that word whisperer. It means a person who is unusually skilled at calmly guiding, influence, or managing other people. All right? Now, what is another word for whisperer? It means a gossip, talebearer, rumor, a monger. Okay? And them the type of niggas that's not humble, man. All right? The Lord would put you to death behind that, man. All right? A gossiper, a talebearer, a rumor monger. Okay? That's not the way of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. And that's the reason why Jake get judged, because there's not humbling themselves, man. Okay? You criticizing, you know, you pointing the finger, you're lying on brothers, okay? You know, and you're not praying to the Lord, you're not humbling yourself down for exaltation. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's not exalting you because you doing this wicked shit, man. Okay? It says, curse the whisperer and double tongue, for such have destroyed many that were at peace. A backbiting tongue have disquieted many and driven them from nation to nation. Strong cities have it pulled down and overthrown the houses of great men. So, amen. Backbiting, you know, speaking against your brother, man, it caused many downfalls, man. Okay, because a tongue is a strong part of a strong member of your body, man. You say something, you hurt somebody's feelings, man. You lying on brothers, you criticizing, you pointing the finger, you know, you lying. Okay, you're not being humble. Okay, you're not being a humble servant, man. Okay, because if you doing those things, the Lord is not gonna raise you up in opulence, man. Okay, all right. So you gotta humble yourself. That's why I use Solomon. He humbled himself. He prayed to the Lord, man, you know, for wisdom and knowledge and understanding. The best thing to do is pray for wisdom, knowledge and understanding, man, and humble yourself. Okay, not to be backbiting and shit, man. This back in James 4:10, it say, humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. Okay, all right, he's gonna lift you up, man. All right. It says, speak not evil one of another, brethren. He that speaketh evil of his brother and judges his brother speaketh evil of the law and judges the law. But if thou judge the law, thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge. Okay. All right. It said there's one lawgiver who is able to save and destroy. Who art thou that judges another? All right. So, amen. The Lord only gives the law, man. He's the only lawgiver. There's certain laws we keep, but, you know, the main thing is like, you know, criticizing, talking bad about your brother, man. You know, you got to humble yourself, man. You got to be very humble in these times, okay? You know, Yahushua said this in Matthew, just a quick hit. He said this in Matthew 18 and 4. It said, whoever therefore shall humble himself as a little child, the same is greatness in the kingdom of heaven. Okay. It said, and whoso shall receive one such little child in my name, receive of me. So if you humble yourself as a child, man, what a child do? He's basically innocent. Yeah, he has an innocent soul, man. You gotta be like that. You gotta be an innocent soul, man. You know, you gotta humble yourself as a little child, man. You know, and a lot of you niggas is not humble. You're not humble, and you're not praising Yahweh Shema Shai to exalt you, man. You're not praying. You're not praying to the Lord. You're not praying to the Lord to exalt you. But don't pray to the Most High on some carnal stuff, man. Just pray for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and He will exalt you. He will give you things that you need, man. You know, to survive in this world that we're in, man. Okay? I'll read this again. Matthew 18 and 4 says, whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatness in the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay, and that's what we're searching for. That's what we're striving for. Okay, and that's what we're looking for. All right. That's why we gotta humble ourselves, and, you know what I'm saying, and pray to the Lord, man, and He would exalt you, man. Okay. That's why He said you ain't pray for you know, other things, but you pray for wisdom and knowledge and understanding, man. All right. So I'm gonna get two more scriptures. I'm gonna close out. This is Sirach again, chapter 2 and 17. It says, they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in His sight. All right. All right. It says, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as His majesty is, so is His mercy. So the thing is, man, if you humble yourself and pray to the Lord, man, and He exalts you, that's part of fearing. All right. That's part of fearing the Lord. If you humble yourself, that's part of fear of the Lord, man. You know, and you don't, in this time, you know, our people don't fear the Lord because they not humble. You know, what Yahweh said, ask and you shall receive, man. All right. It say, they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts, which is your mind. Goes back to the Hebrew word lab. Okay. It says, and humble their souls in His sight. Okay. Saying we will fall into the hands of the Lord, not into the hands of men. For as His majesty is, so is His mercy. All right. Hey, the Lord said, hey, you got to humble thyself greatly. I'm going to get that next. I'm going to close out, man. This is Sirach again, 7 to 17. It says, humble thyself greatly, for the vengeance of the ungodly is fire and worms. All right. Hey, man, the vengeance of the ungodly is fire and worms, man. You going to get a damn missile. You're going to eat a missile, man. All right. You gonna eat an ICBM, man, if you don't humble yourself in these times, man. So humble yourselves, man, before the Lord, or get humbled, man. Okay. So with that, man, I hope y'all was edified. Till next time, shalom.